Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Joy's Kitchen, everyone. How y'all doing today? This evening, brother. It is 6:58. I am just not cooking dinner. I tell you, that was a big breakfast and I was still full off the breakfast, so that's why I'm so late cooking. And besides that, I'm doing my mama happy. Well, anyway, today I bring y'all a recipe. Now, I said I was gonna do some fried fish, right? And some fried gator bites and some fried shrimp and some fried green tomatoes. My husband's like, that's too much fried food. And I'm like, yeah, it is. But everything be fried was gonna be fried. So, but anyway, I changed it up a little. So what we're gonna do instead is I'm gonna make some fried fish, and we're gonna have some gator bites, and they're gonna be fried, and we're gonna have some grits and hush puppies. Okay, so that's gonna be my dinner menu. And then recipe is going to be, I'm gonna show y'all a quick and easy. I mean, this is easy. If y'all think the cornbread recipe that I gave y'all is easy, this recipe to these hush puppies is so easy. So I'm gonna give y'all a quick, easy, delicious recipe that you ain't gonna never stop eating. Y'all gonna be sharing it with everybody, okay? So let's get into this recipe. But first, before we get into the recipe, because I'm not ready for the recipe, I'm just gonna season my meat. So I'm just bringing y'all along and do a little drinking, and I'm just gonna bring y'all along. Then we're gonna come back and I'm gonna show y'all how to do these hush puppies, okay? And I'm doing shrimp. I'm doing seafood hush puppies because I'm adding a little meat into my hush puppies, okay? And I'm just gonna add some shrimp and some shrimp and some crab, imitation crab meat, and some corn, jalapeno peppers, onions, corn, and I'm gonna sweeten it up. It's gonna be good, but I'm gonna show y'all how to make it after a while. But first, let's get into seasoning my fish, okay? So, first things first, I'm gonna put me a little bit of drink, y'all, and I'm drinking this right here, my little Moscato. It's happy hour. All right. So we got that on. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of olive oil onto my on my fish. Just season it. My fish with my olive oil, and then I'm gonna take my house seasoning. That's what I'm calling it, Joy's house seasoning. And I'm gonna let it sit on here for a little minute before I get ready and fry it. Okay? And y'all know it. This is gonna be my mustard fried fish. So this is what I did with it. I thought I took it out. I did take it out. Where I put it at? Ah, darn. Right here in front of my face. Okay, this is my house seasoning, okay? So I'm just gonna season my fish with it. And like I said, I'm just gonna let it. I need to get a straw before my let me take my straw out my water. And nice sip. So it's raining here, y'all. It's been raining all the week. And we finna have our dinner in a few. I done cleaned up. I got my house clean. Now we just gonna have our dinner. And I'm sipping on my first glass of wine. This is not gonna be salty at all. And I have Old Bay seasoning in here. I just want it to season. So if y'all like to drink, anybody out there, I'm not saying you got to have a drink. Whether you're drinking your coffee, tea, or whatever it is, beer, liquor, wine, have a sip with me. Sit back and relax. Hope you in good company. And since it's quarantine, well, no quarantine over with, and they don't lift some of the restrictions. So, if you're still not going out, have a glass of wine, sit back and relax, and let this video make you hungry until you want to get up off that couch or get up off that bed and make yourself some. I am serious. That's what I want this food to be. I want it to make you hungry. So you be like, damn, I wish I could have a piece of that fish. A piece of that nugget. Some of them hot buttered creamy grits. Oh yeah, it's gonna be on and popping. Ooh, how I missed that. Okay, now we're gonna let this fish marinate for a little bit, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna fry this bad baby up. So I'm gonna sit in the refrigerator. When I come back, I'm gonna have me some hot grease, good and hot. Well, you know what? I forgot to put the mustard on. If y'all ain't never fried y'all fish or chicken in mustard, try it. You came at the right time.
What?
Hand me another thing of mustard out of there.
Man, you gotta be good on my hair.
My hand messed up.
I said you got to on my hair.
Huh? It's on the second shelf.
All day. How you got the hairdresser to do it?
Open it up for me.
Chicken mustard here.
Thank you.
Nothing scares a white man more than seeing a black man on a horse.
Why?
Because they have to look up at him. You should try sometime. You should try when you have more time. I'll take you.
So now we're gonna let it sit for a little minute.
We will.
You don't want
I got my fish fry seasoning already mixed up.
Nice, isn't it?
Okay. That's it, y'all. Now I'm gonna let it sit. Cover it up. Put it in the refrigerator. I'm just gonna spread this right here on it. Put it in the refrigerator and let it sit. So I'll see y'all back here. Get your drink and come back and join me, okay? I'll see y'all back in a few. All right. How's everybody? Okay, let me show you what you're gonna need for these hush puppies, okay? And this is seafood hush puppies, and I'm doing it with imitation crab meat. I have imitation crab meat in here and some shrimp to the bottom. I'm just gonna give it a nice chop. Okay, you're gonna need a half an onion. I have an onion right here, half a bell pepper, and I have 1 jalapeno pepper. You don't have to use the jalapeno pepper. You're gonna need some kosher salt, black pepper, corn, jiffy corn mix. Yes, jiffy cornbread, 1 egg. You're gonna need 1/3 cup of milk and 1/4 cup of flour. Okay? So I'm gonna open up my jiffy cornbread. It's so delicious this way. I'm telling y'all. 1 egg. Okay, we got that. 1/3 cup of milk. This is my 1/3 cup. Okay, then we're gonna need 1 cup of flour, and I'm gonna take some flour, and I'm gonna add 1 cup. 1/3 cup to it. Okay, this 1/3 cup, 1/4 cup of flour, I'm sorry. 1/3 cup of milk and 1/4 cup of flour. Then I like for my hush puppies to be a little on the sweet side. So we're gonna add some sugar to the mix. Okay. Now on this right here, you can add much sugar as you like or less sugar. So let's say it's 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. Okay. 2.5. That's it. Okay, you're gonna need 1 can of corn and 1 can of corn drained, okay? So you're gonna drain the liquid off of it. And I'm using whole kernel sweet corn. We're gonna add that just right on in now. We're gonna put in our veggies, our onions and bell pepper and jalapeno pepper. Okay, I'm gonna push this back a little bit, and I'm just gonna take my meat, and I'm just gonna give it a nice little rough chop, okay? A nice little chop. Okay, I'm just chopping it like that. I'm gonna add that right on here. I'll take this shrimp out, because we're gonna cut the shrimp up a little bit finer. Okay, and then we're gonna just take the shrimp and dice it in little pieces, okay? Now, you don't have to have meat in this, okay? I usually do fish in my hush puppies. When I'm cooking fish and I have whenever I decide to have hush puppies, I usually put fish in them. And if you look on my channel, I have a hush puppy. I call it a fish puppy recipe, but it's not with Jiffy. You can do it with just shrimp, whatever kind of meat you like. You know what I'm saying? But if you decide not to do with meat, then do with the corn. You will need, for the recipe, for this recipe to be exact, you will need the corn, the jalapeno pepper is optional, the onions, and the bell pepper, okay? The Jiffy, and the 1 egg, 1/4 cup of flour, and 1/3 cup of milk to make this my recipe, okay? So we're gonna go in with our hands. We're gonna add a little bit of salt to this. Just season it. Okay, we're gonna add in some black pepper. Okay. Let me get a little mixer. Stir this up. And if it's like it's too wet, add a little bit more flour to it, okay? which I'm gonna have to add a little bit more flour because you don't want it to be too wet, but you don't want it to be real loose neither. It needs to be a little firm so you can roll it into a ball. Okay, so I'm just going to add a little bit more flour to that. Then we're good. And I'm going to take my hands and add the flour in, okay? Then I'm going to get some fried. I'm going to do the first batch. Then I'm going to cut the camera off and finish the rest of it. So you guys know how to make hush puppy, right? You know you want it a little stiff, not too wet, so you can make it into a ball. Sorry about that. Then you want them all to be the same size so they can cook evenly, okay? And I like to do it with a little scoop. And I'm gonna bring y'all guys over this way. I'm just gonna drop it in. See that? It don't take long for them. So you really kind of have to watch them, because it don't take long for them to get nice and brown. And this is it. This is my seafood hush puppies. Y'all, they so good. Even if y'all just take some fish fillets. I was going to do it with fish, but I ain't have enough fish fillets. So I said, well, I got some shrimp and I got some crab meat, and I'm going to do it with this. You can do it with lump crab meat. You don't have to do it with imitation crab meat. So look, y'all. And I already have my baking sheet lined with paper. So I was working on these. So I'm just gonna pop some more in. And I'm just trying to kind of drop them over to the side a little bit. So you guys, I'm going to finish these hush puppies up, and then I'm going to come back and show you what everything looks like in a few shakes. So I'll see y'all in a few.